Children of the Most High God, how are you? Praise the Lord. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. That song, I sang it when I was in Sunday school, but I never knew that it was going to be my life. The eyes that I have are not my own eyes. I got sick for a very long time and I lost my eyes. So the eyes that I have are people that passed on, and by the grace of God, they left their corneas for me. At that time, I was in Kenya. I was born in the village. I couldn't even raise the money that was needed. But at the bank that I was working with, called Equity Insurance, and in conjunction with the bank was called Equity Bank, in conjunction with an insurance company called Britam Insurance Company. I went through surgery since 2012, and 2011, 2012, 2013, 4 times. And children of God, I'm here to give thanks to the Lord. He's indeed an absolute God. He's not limited by anything. It is true, I was blind, but now I can be able to see. And I give all the glory to God. Thank you, you can sit down. I come from Kenya. I call myself a blessed mom because the devil really saw my star and he started to struggle with me so that I couldn't serve God. And so other people would call me a single mom. And so I said, I don't want to be called a single mom. I want to be called a blessed mom. I have 2 sons of my own. And when God healed me, I started a ministry for street children. And I've adopted 100 street children in my country, in the nearest town. And so I said, I'm going to have the faith of Abraham, and I'm going to be a mother of nations and not a single mom. I'll be a blessed mom. So I take those children to church because sometimes not everybody worries about the homeless people or street children listening about the love of God. So I decided to be preaching to them. But just as Jesus Christ did, he didn't preach to people on empty stomach. So I didn't have much money even now, but I normally talk to people that want to support me, and they give me food every month. I go with food and clothes, and then we share with the children. I started with my birthday because they would only see the birthday cake on TV or maybe as other families celebrate. So I wanted them to know the taste of that cake, and so I usually share with them my birthday cake, and also for the Christmas, we make a cake for them and we all share together. And most of them have been able to give their life to Jesus. They stopped taking the glue, and some of them have been able to go back to their homes. Unfortunately, 2015, I lost one. He had gone back home and he was in church, but he died from a road accident. And right now I have one that is also out on the street, and he does beauty. He does beauty for ladies, and he'd been in the street for 10 years. He's now 19. He joined the street when he was 9, but he works part-time and he goes to college part-time, and we give God all the glory. So I'm an author. When I came to America, God helped me. I wrote a book. It's called Live Your Best Life. You Only Get One. So God helped me too. I started to write my music because I wanted to leave a message. We read about Jesus as having healed the blind, but we don't really believe, or we don't actually think that in our century, in our time, that he can do that. So I said, God help me to be able to have the gift of writing and singing, so that when I die, because I don't know how long I'm going to live on this earth, the people that will be coming, they will know that surely in the 21st century, a woman who was actually blind, her story was not being told. She told it by herself. So I prayed, and God gave me a gift to write songs and to also write the book. And so on YouTube, I have 6 songs that I've composed by myself, and I sing to the honor and glory of the Lord. Okay, so yeah, that is it. So I'm from Kenya, and I love God. Alright, so I'm gonna sing one story of what the devil stole from me, stole my marriage, stole my sight, I lost my job, so many things. But I thank God that whatever the enemy stole from me, God has returned in tenfold, and I give him all the glory. I'm ready for the song, please. You can play He Brought Them Back.
But
God, that which I lost. Thank you, Lord, because your grace is sufficient for all those who look at you for help. Lord Jesus, I now pray for your blessings. Bless my family, oh Lord. Bless my sons, Jehovah. Bless my church, the friends, and my country, Kenya. Save this country, dear Lord.